everyone, it's Frankie-Lou.
And Angus.
And we're here today next to our wonderful barbecue and smoker. Because this is the time of year where we do a lot of barbecuing, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say that now that the harvest season is starting to slow down, I'm spending more time dealing with making good meals on a day-to-day basis instead of preparing food for the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what is the one thing you like best about my barbecue?
I don't know. It's just I get a lot of good food from it.
Yeah, but do you like my rub?
Yep.
Yeah. So
we're coming to you today to reveal one of my mom's secrets.
yes, this is one of my secrets. Angus couldn't believe me when I said that I was sharing my rub recipe because we give it away for Christmas gifts and we use it on almost everything. And it's kind of in a tightly guarded secret around here, but gonna let you guys in on some of this as well.
Yeah.
So let's get started. I'm going to talk about the different kinds of things that we're adding because with my rub, I try to hit all the elements.
The flavored things.
Yeah, so I try to do hot, hot, savory, salty, tangy, sweet. It's all in there, okay?
Yeah.
So first off, I have my combination of assorted, it's all kind of mixing together here, sorry, but it will all get mixed in later, assorted savory elements. So what we have here is a poultry seasoning spice, 3 parts of that, 1 part dry mustard, 1 part onion powder, and 1 part bay seasoning. Now you might say, oh, poultry seasoning. Well, you could put in 1 part rosemary, 1 part thyme, 1 part sage, 1 part black pepper, but that's already in there, so I'm a busy lady and I try to save time where I am. So the savory elements, once again, are 3 parts poultry seasoning, 1 part mustard, 1 part onion, and 1 part bay spice. I like that bay spice because it has both bay leaf in it and celery and a few other undertones. So I guess you can put that in the bowl to get that started. Yeah. All right, next we have the heat elements.
Yes, and I don't want to be part of this.
Yeah. So I like things a little bit fiery. Yeah. So you may want to reduce some of these and change it. All of these things. Just do this as your base and then amend as you like because I like things really powerfully flavored. So first off, I've got a 3 parts of a pretty standard chili powder. This is a mild chili powder because I like the cumin-y element of it.
Wait, just a second. So are those parts the same, like the parts the same as the parts that we've?
Yes. Yes. In this case, I'm using as 1 part a teaspoon.
Yep.
So 3 teaspoons is 1 tablespoon. So when I say 3 parts,
that's a tablespoon.
Right.
But if you wanted to make a mass batch, 1 part is a tablespoon.
Right.
So, and then for 3 parts, that's 3 tablespoons.
Yeah. So I make a huge batch of this every Christmas and bottle it up. So Angus knows what I'm talking about here. All right. So what I got is 3 parts, or in this case, 1 tablespoon of a mild chili powder. And then I've got 1 part cayenne pepper and 1 part smoked paprika. Now, if you happen to have a chili powder that you like that's already really smoky and really fiery, you maybe only need to, what you want to do is do 5 parts of that instead of 3, 1, 1. Does that make sense? But this is the way that I get the flavor that I like. I do a mild chili powder, 3 parts, 1 part smoked paprika, 1 part cayenne pepper. You can put that in there now, Angus.
Shouldn't we be handling this with hazmat suits?
It's not that hard. Okay, next off, I have my salty element.
Is that garlic salt?
It's garlic salt. Because why bother putting in garlic powder and salt when you can make garlic salt? And I find that way the garlic powder doesn't get all clumpy too if it's in the salt. So 1 part garlic salt. If you want it saltier, make it 2 parts. Okay.
Or 1.5.
All right, sweet element.
Brown sugar.
Yeah, I like a really nice, dark one, like a really dark brown sugar, and I'm gonna put 3 parts of that in. Okay, now that is a pretty standard for most people rub. That's pretty close to what you'll see in most recipes.
But then the secret.
The secret part. So I like a lot of.
Not anymore because Mom's revealing.
Okay, so what I've done is I like the color and flavors of like turkey and the Middle East, and I also use a lot of Indian flavoring in my food, and I love a spice called sumac. So if you've got an international spice market, sumac is so awesome. It's lemony, it's tangy, it's got a little bit of sweetness, it's brightness, and the color, like look at that gorgeous color.
It's the like darker red one.
Yeah, and it's gonna make your rub look better too. Not only taste like people are going, what is that amazing tangy flavor? Secret? Sumac. Sumac is a great, and it smells amazing.
And what's the other thing?
The other thing is a little more obscure. You might have a little bit more trouble finding it, and that's pomegranate powder. And it's 1 part. So for this here, I got 3 parts of the sumac and 1 part pomegranate powder. You can probably get it at the same market you would get your sumac at. Pomegranate syrup, if you've ever tried it, is that really lush flavor. It gets that really nice sweet and bold flavor, but it also has a slight tenderizing ability too. So if you put it on the meat and let it sit a bit, it's going to have that nice flavor too.
It's like going to be more...
Yeah.
Like...
And it's just that really nice, rich flavor, deep body that you maybe wouldn't have found anywhere else. So we're going to put that in. All right, Angus, you can be the mixologist here.
Okay. You get a spoon and you mix. That's how you do it.
Now this will keep for quite a while, as long as I keep it sealed in a mason jar, and then I amend it. So I like to stick it on burgers as is. I'll just put it on the last bit after the burgers are finished searing and they're just finishing up. I'll glaze this on a little bit of olive oil.
Sumac is stuck together.
Yeah, you got to break up all
poultry seasoning.
Make sure you break up all the little bits. Wonderful on steaks. I use it on fish. I use it on chicken.
Yep. So the easiest way to break up the little bits is you grab the spoon like you would for cereal, then you smush.
Yeah, the brown sugar will do that. So you just got to make sure that it's really well mixed up there. Check it, obviously. Make sure that's the flavor profile you're looking for. This is a good base. Like I said, just change it up.
Yeah,
add a little more mustard if you want a little more, but this is a good starting base. So if you have any questions, we're going to be using it tomorrow when we smoke our Thanksgiving turkey.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
and I think we might have a video on that, will we?
Yeah, we'll do a video on that as well. So,
yep.
Yep. So as always, if you guys have any questions or comments or things you'd like to see, let us know. You're having fun with that, aren't you?
It's so like it's easy to mix, but then when you press it, it gets hard.
It's great having
it's like
child
kinetic
labor
sand.
in the kitchen. But at least
like kinetic sand.
He's having fun with it, so why not, right? And we always like to have fun when we can in this place. So yeah, make sure you do send any questions you have along the way, or any recipe suggestions, or things you'd like to see. And as always,
we hope to take today's chance to grow together. Or is that it? Maybe.
It's pretty close. Have a good one, everyone.